Hey guys, it's Steven from KR Motorsports. Just wanted to give you guys yet another delay slash update for the Datsun Roadster project. As you guys know, the plan is to get the car running, which it does. It just runs really poorly. But we're supposed to get it running on the carbs and the 123 distributor, and then get it over here, toss it on our dyno and see what it makes before we convert over. So we've been having problems with the car. We got it partially figured out. One big part of it was the electronic fuel pump that the previous owner put in. It was mounted too high. We moved it over and poorly zip tied it in place, and that helped out a lot. So last weekend we were able to get the car running. JT over at Datsun Restoration Parts, DRP, sent me some radiator caps and stuff like that, because when we got the car running on the 123, it started to boil over. So radiator caps seem to have gotten that fixed. So we're at the next part where we're trying to get the car to run halfway decent. Sometimes you can rev it and it revs strong. Other times it spits and sputters and falls on its face. So the next step is going to install our regulator. So this is Aeromotive part number 13301. So the reason why I chose this regulator was because it actually is compatible for both Carb and EFI. So as a lot of you guys know, Carb cars don't need a lot of fuel pressure, somewhere between 2 and 10 psi. However, on EFI setups, we're closer to 30, 40, and 50. The way that changes with this regulator is actually with this included spring. So you just change the spring out, and then the fuel pressure range will change. The one thing about this regulator I do not like, well, first let's kind of go over this really quickly, but there is 4 ports, so you can move it around, and that's really nice. And then there's only one return. So the plan is basically we're going to put a 3/8 to 5/16 90, and then a 3/8 to 5/16 straight here. Now, what I don't like about this is that all new regulators nowadays are orb fitting. So what orb is that there's an O-ring O-ring that goes here. There's a recess for it, and you screw it all the way down, and it seals. This one, however, does not accept orb fittings. You have to just use regular old Teflon tape. And that's fine, I guess, but in this day and age, there's almost no reason for that. But, do keep in mind that if you are using Teflon tape, you do need to get a gas-rated one. So, again, the plan is just a 3/8, 5/16, 3/8, 5/16 here, and then just cap all these other fittings off. So, but that's basically it right there. So I've got everything here, as you can see. We're adding a Vibrant T here for fuel pressure. I am unfortunately missing the gauge. I do have a gauge, but it's like an EFI gauge. So I've got one that reads 0 to 15 psi coming. And then hopefully this weekend we can get this in, get the car started, running, hopefully decent, or at least help us troubleshoot on what's going on with it.